Greetings and welcome back to Isdar in the Cataclysm. We have been very busy in your absence. I have gone ahead and, as promised, I have finished making the backpack. I also made the hand wraps and I have worn them. You will notice that I have also gone to the effort of reinforcing everything I had that I can reinforce. I also got the pair of boots instead of the steel toe cap boots. Half as protective, but still 12 bash and cut protection is enormously high. In fact, that's now the same as we've got on our pair of armored fingerless gloves, 12-12. I am really very happy. The only part of us that is encumbered in the slightest way is our torso, and that's because we're wearing a backpack on it. And I'm fairly happy with having a backpack in exchange for that, so I'm not going to complain too much. Now, what I would like to do is I'd like to move all of that across. There we go, fantastic. Stop dragging the wheelbarrow. Now, in this episode, we're going to be going out. We're very hungry. That's unfortunate. Maybe we can, in fact, eat something to help with that. Have we got anything? Pale ale, crackers, oatmeal, raw spaghetti. No, thank you. Box of Toastums. Gin, chewy candies, dried beans. No, not really. Sealed jar, pickled meat. Have we got anything else? Pesto. Got some oranges. We'll gobble those down, I think. Have we got anything here? Wrapper of cheese. Oh, a hamburger. Just a regular hamburger. That'll do. Let's eat a regular hamburger. There we are, we're full. Fantastic. We'll carry around the oranges in case we get peckish later. Now, in this episode, we intend to go out and fight some things. But before we do, I wanted to see if we could at least learn just a little bit from this archery for kids. So we're going to spend some time reading. We're warm. Our arms are warm. It's saying that we've got warm arms. If that becomes too much of a problem, I may have to strip one of the layers off, just so that Isdar doesn't get overheated, because that's as dangerous sometimes as being too cold. But warm, that's fine. He can deal with warmth. Now let's read one of these, Archery for Kids. Now we haven't even looked at this book properly, and that's something I'm going to do on camera at some point and go through the books and find out what we can learn from them. But this can bring our archery skill to 1. I was hoping for a little bit more than that. Requires intelligence 2 to easily read. Reading this book affects your morale by 1. The book takes only 7 minutes to read. That is very quick, so we're happy with that. Let's go ahead and read plenty of this. Read until we learn something. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long. 9%. Oh, it's difficult to see fine details right now. Is it late at night or something? Or something like that, maybe? Please tell me I haven't got my flashlight on. No, I don't. Okay, well, probably because our vision is pixelated. Now, I have been told that if I weren't using a tile set, that would actually have a much more gameplay effect on the regular ASCII graphics. I'm a little bit sad that I'm missing out on that, but at the same time, I know that so many people are very happy with the tile set, so I'm going to be keeping with it for now. Perhaps in the next character. Oh, we're about to stop being able to read. Drat! We were so close. So very close. Well... No, we can. I think we can safely use up one more day. So we're going to activate the flashlight. We're going to go ahead and... Well, actually, you know what? Let's not activate the flashlight. That was silly. I've already done it. But we're going to turn that off. We're going to take these books with us. I'm going to leave one of them here. Let's move these across. Now, if I remember correctly, we have to go through a little bit of rigmarole to do this. To just get one of them across? No? Okay, well, we'll just try this. Move both of them there and then pick up one of them. There we go. Because once we've read one, we're not going to need the other, basically. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go and pay Sparkles a little visit. No, we're not going to go and kill Sparkles. That is not my intention. It might still happen, but it's not my intention, damn it. We're going to wield our scratched self-bow. We've got our umbrella, or at least I should have my umbrella with me. Where is the umbrella? There should be a telescoping umbrella. Fantastic. Let's also eat our oranges. We'll eat that one, and then we'll eat the second just before we head off. We will also drop now the paper wrapper. Before we head out, we will grab some drink. We'll take orange soda, lemon and lime soda, and we'll take an energy cola. There we go, and we'll try to quench our thirst with these. No? What? There we go. That was weird. Eat that one, and I keep saying eat, and obviously I mean drink, but hopefully you can read through what I'm saying. Get rid of that one, and grab the wheelbarrow, because we're going to want this with us. I'm intending we could go down to the evac shelter, and we might even be able to get ourselves the rest of this book read through the light of the console. How much is in that? 8 portions in that gallon jug. That's fantastic. 10 portions in this gallon jug. Equally fantastic. I'm really, really happy with that. Come on then. I'm not sure if I had any gallon jugs down there. We may have. We might be lucky. Now, we are in safe mode, so hopefully if we come across any wild... Ooh, is that a wolf? It is a cat. Cat, I don't want to kill you. But if you give me an opportunity, I am totally going to shoot you right now. I'm kind of glad you ran away. There we go. Oh dear. Wolf. Let's not give you a reason to want to hurt us. He's aware of me, but he's ignoring me because my animal empathy. I am a friend of the animals that I don't want to eat, and I don't want to eat animals that would more than likely eat me if I were to try and fight them. Just a general rule of thumb. If you look like you could easily kill me, I'm just generally going to try and avoid you. Right, we're most of the way there, so we're just going to run our way down. Our speed is slowing down, probably because we're hungry and thirsty. That's a shame. But we are very close to the evac shelter. There we are. I wonder if Sparkle's missed us. I wonder if Sparkle's been in my gear. No? You better not have, Sparkles. I'm watching you. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to come down here is to take down our brazier. There we go. Let's grab that. Let's put the brazier in here. Where is the brazier? There we are. Now, let's go ahead and move as much stuff as we can into our wheelbarrow. Let's go ahead and move all of that. We've got some 2x4s, brazier, crucible. The crucible will be important to us. Hedge trimmer, oxygen tank. Have we got any food, drink? No, we don't. No, we've got a glass bottle of maple syrup, but we don't really want to eat that. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, it's good enough for now. Let's move out of the way, and then we'll just clean up this little area first. 2x4, copper tubing, splintered wood, chunk of steel. Actually, I would prefer to move some of this around into the wheelbarrow. So how about I take out all of the 2x4s. There we go. All of the heavy stick as well. We don't need that. We'll get rid of the emergency blanket can come with us. Anything else? Well, we'll take all of this. In fact, we've got quite a few things there that we can read. Ah, fantastic. But other than that, let's go ahead and we'll take copper tubing. We'll take the chunks of steel, the copper wire, the quicklime, the scrap metal, the sheet metal. Have we got? Well, we haven't really got enough room for that. We'll just take whatever else we can afford to move. Okay, and I think we should be good. We'll now just like pack it all up, nice and tidy. You know, we don't want to come over here and make a mess for Sparkles. We might not like her, but still, there's no need to be mean. Well, I'm not sure why I don't like her, but also because I'm wrestling with my conscience every time I come down here thinking, I could just kill you and eat you. There we go. Have we finished? Yes! Oh, so much easier when you've got a console to read by. Damn it, this place is useful for that. But we're down here for a little while. We're very thirsty. You know what, let's have a read of one of the other books. We'll pop the Archery for Kids into the wheelbarrow. There we are. Where are the books? We'll take Bon Appetit, Dance, 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 Through the Lens, Surf Man maybe? Well, yeah, we'll take all of these. And we'll read as much as we can before it's daytime, and then we're going to head back. Now, before we go, have we been able to make anything new? Ranged? Can we make a better bow? No. Oh, can we make better arrows? Yes, yes, we can. We can make regular arrows, it seems. Oh, a wooden arrow shaft is just other, I guess, or its component. Okay, so we can make actual arrows now. We can make fire-hardened wooden arrows, which just require arrow shafts. A simple arrow shaft that has a point carved into it, then hardened by fire. Or a field point wooden arrow. We'd require 10 nails, or a rock, or a ceramic shard, or 2 scrap metal, or 5 bones, and 10 arrow shafts, and we'd get a stack of 10 field point wooden arrows. Damage 6. Armor piercing of 1, range 2. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. A simple arrow shaft that has a crude arrowhead useful for hunting small woodland creatures. What about the fire-tipped arrows? Damage 3, range 2. What about the wooden arrow shaft? Oh, okay, range 0 damage here. So I guess these are in addition to what we would have naturally. We've still got fairly high dispersion, but still probably better than what we've got by a large margin. But it's fairly late at night, but early for us because we're not tired yet. So we're going to keep reading. So we're going to read through the lens. We start scratching ourselves immediately. Let's keep going. Thankfully, Isdar has not had an itchy groin yet. I'm waiting for that to happen and for us to get the message, "You stop, your groin is itchy." Isdar scratches his groin. And then our legs become damaged. It's like, oh. But so far, he's managed to dodge that particular bullet. Now we've got our survival up to level 3. I wonder what we're going to be able to do with that. But we're going to keep going for now. Dance, dance, dance. This should take us up to level 1 dodging, I believe. We're actually pretty close, so it doesn't take us long to read through that at all. Okay, fantastic. Alright, and now, well, it's 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning. We can do a little bit more reading, I think. We'll go for Bon Appetit. Let's read through you. Ooh, you're feeling tired? No, don't stop reading. Keep going for now. As soon as we start noticing that it's hard to learn because of how tired we are, we'll stop. There we are. Okay, I think it is about time for us to sleep. So, Sparkles, don't touch our stuff. We're just going to sleep here on the floor. Don't mind us. We're very warm. We'll be fine. Good times. Hopefully good times. Hopefully we don't wake up to a zombie eating our face. That would be terrible. Very itchy, but we wake up. The light wakes us up. Oh, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. We're chilly, apparently. Well, that's impressive. I wasn't expecting that. But we have healed, and that is enormously good. Before we go, perhaps we should gobble down some 2x4s, maybe? I wouldn't mind that. See how many we can put into our inventory. Wow, we can carry a lot now. Right, let's turn on our internal furnace before we leave and just eat some 2x4s. So V and lowercase v, not capital V. There we go. Let's keep going. Oh, actually, we're already at our max, so we'll just drop however many 2x4s are left. There we go. Right. Thanks, Sparkles. I'll see you later, I guess. You know what? I'm feeling generous. You can have my stuff. I'll probably still be back. And probably if you've taken it, I'll probably take that as an okay to kill you. But if you really want it, you can have it. Maybe. Right, we've got a Coyote. He actually wants to fight us. Alright, what's my encumbrance like? I can afford to lose 20. Stop dragging the wheelbarrow. Drop my backpack. Where is it? Q. I want to be as light on my feet as possible. Can I shoot him? I could. Question is whether it would hurt him. You know what? I would prefer to step back there. Okay, wield my chipped knife spear. Got a little bit of time. Let's have a look at the Coyote. The northeastern coyote, a widespread canine pack hunter, more timid than a wolf. It is an opportunistic feeder and prefers to hunt smaller and weaker prey. So it thinks I'm small and weak. Let's teach him the error of his ways. Quickly strike for 6. Wow. Skill in piercing weapons has increased to 3. You pierce the coyote for 17 damage. Wow. Okay. That wasn't too bad at all. I approve. Right. We'll stop dragging that. Let's have a look there. Reinforced backpack. Let's grab that. Let's wear it. Wear the reinforced backpack. And then butcher. You harvest some usable bones, you harvest some usable sinew, you butcher the corpse. Oh, that's fantastic. We've actually got some good stuff. Oh, absolutely fantastic. You know what? Sparkles, I'm bringing some things back because I don't want to take all of this out there now because I need some room. So, let's use our wheelbarrow. Let's put stuff in there. Let's get rid of both of the 2x4s and the heavy stick. You know what? You can have one of the oxygen tanks. Have we got fire extinguisher in here I can get rid of as well? Let's have a quick look. We can get rid of the quicklime, but that's only taking up a tiny amount of room. Oh, well, you can have the rags too. Oh, I'm so good to you. And that's all you're going to get. You can actually, no, you can have the sheet metal as well. I really am too good to you, Sparkles. Don't worry, you don't have to thank me. Well, you can if you want, but you don't have to. Right, okay. Now, let's put this onto D. And hopefully you can fill it up with bone, sinew, and chunks of fresh meat. That is going to be grand. We should be able to do some good stuff with that when we get back up there. We'll set up a brazier. There's a fox over there. Don't really care for you right now. We've got plenty of good meat on us. And let's keep making our way back up to the base. Let's turn on safe move, though, before I start running around. Is that? What is that? It's a... Well, the wolf is not considered aggressive to me. So my safe isn't kicking in, so, you know, that's fair enough. I wonder why the coyote attacked me then, because wolves are much more likely to attack, but so far the wolves have been completely docile. Perhaps we should start calling Isdar running with wolves, or dancing with wolves. Well, more running with wolves. You haven't really danced with them. Running alongside wolves will be Isdar's name. But let's get inside. Now, we are going to set up the brazier indoors, because I would rather not have to deal with... Alright, we'll stop pulling that there. I'd rather not have to deal with rain. Right, where's the brazier? There we are. Let's apply that, set it up here. We are going to do two things straight away, because Isdar desperately needs it. No, don't take that one. Take this one for now. No, don't pull that one down. Right, we're going to purify this water. That is the first thing you should do. Do not ever just drink it. Well, I mean, if you're in a terrible situation, then I guess yes. But overall, you should avoid doing that. Right, what about in here? We should have plenty of 2x4s. Alright, let's go to our inventory. Let's filter 2. We'll take a couple of these. That should do. We shouldn't need that much fuel for this brazier for what we want to do, but we'll do this much. Right, we want to drop some 2x4s. No, I don't want to drop them all. Let's put 3 2x4s. Okay, we don't want to do that either. Right, that is how we do it though. So I want to drop 2 2x4s. If you press the number first and then the item, instead of putting a plus in the sort of the hyphen between the letter and the item, it'll put a pound sign or a hash, and then up in the top right there, it says exactly how many 2x4s are going to be deposited there. Now we want to apply our lighter there. You successfully light a fire. Now if we have a look, small fire in a brazier. Ah, good times. Right, we want to do some things with cooking. Finally. Let's get over to food. We want to clean the water that we've got. Fresh, clean water, truly the best thing to quench our first thirst. We want 1 tool with boiling 1 or more. What's the tool that we've got with boiling 1? Gallon, maybe the gallon jug of water got boiling 1? Standard use? No? Oh, I just don't know then. And it keeps talking about me having a pot, and I have no idea what it's talking about when it says pot. I haven't seen me picking up a pot. But you know what? If it's going to let me do it, I'll do it. But I am curious what it thinks I have that has boiling 1 or more. Maybe the only thing I can think of is the gallon jug. You don't have anything to store the clean water in. Oh, well, damn. Okay. And there's this smoke being created by the brazier. We want some plastic bottles. Let's get some plastic bottles from here. F bottle. I'll do. We'll take all of these. And hopefully... I mean, ideally, we would have liked another gallon jug, really. I can't see a bloody thing anymore. Damn it. Did we actually get a gallon jug from... We may have actually, come to think of it. Let's have a quick look in here. Do we have a gallon jug? Let's go this. Jug. No. Bottle. We'll take any empty bottles that we've got. We'll take this one. And we are going to step into the smoke. Inhale a lungful of thick smoke. Well... Damn it. Was I meant to set this up outside? Is that why it's being crazy? Well, sod it. We need to do it. There's the brazier. Oh, actually, can I cook from within range of the brazier? Ah, yes, I can. Okay. There we go. I would like to fill the glass bottle. You pour clean water into the glass bottle of clean water. Okay. What else have I got? Have I just got a gallon jug of water? I do. Okay, well, we'll continue that craft. Please pour it into the glass bottle of clean water again. You inhale a lungful of thick smoke. 7 times. This is not so good. I'm probably going to have to set this up outside next time. We dehydrated. We're quickly going to drink some of this glorious, glorious water that we've just purified ourselves. Drink some of that, and drink some of it again. And do that once more. Again into the glass bottle. Task is too simple to train your cooking beyond 1. That's fine. Just keep going. And we're just going to fill this up. You pour the clean water in the glass bottle of clean water. In fact, drink some of that. A little bit more of it. I'm not sure how much this can hold, but I'm glad that it can hold more than 1. We're slaked now. There's a little part of me that just wants to walk away from this thing. Damn it. I need to do this outside, clearly, where it's not going to get so smoky. Either that, or maybe I can craft from a little bit further away. I'm not sure. Still, I want to keep going until I've completely used up all of the storage that I've got for clean water, and then I can put the gallon jug back outside. Let's keep going. Now we're filling up the plastic bottles. There we go. Itchy skin. You can no longer make the craft. Those components are missing 1 water. That's fine. We've just crafted all of that. So the next thing we want to do is make some food. So cooked meat. Freshly cooked meat. Very nutritious. This food is perishable and will eventually rot. That's fine. We've got 1 cooked meat. Keep going. Just make all of the cooked meat you can. We've got quite a lot of it. So we should be okay. Right, we don't have any more meat, so we can eat some of that delicious, delicious meat. Right, hot cooked meat. You eat your cooked meat. Very hungry. I'm in pain, though. Is that either because because I was stunned, probably. Let's keep going. Eat another bit of meat. Eat your cooked meat. Really? Am I that hungry? Eat your cooked meat. Really? Am I that hungry? My God. Is that you glutton? I'm quite hot now, though. Probably because I'm stood right next to this bloody fire. So it's really no wonder. That will eventually make... Yeah, it's slowing us down because we're just bloody really, really too hot. We're going to go outside. We're going to set this up again. I may need to move that brazier outside, but then what about when it rains? That's the problem. Put the gallon jug there. Did I not put the gallon jug there? Let's try that again. Gallon jug. There we go. Okay. You know what? Let's take this gallon jug as well. It's got 8 portions of water. Don't take that down. Let's go back inside and continue crafting. Can we craft from this far away? We can craft from this far away. Okay. I'm not sure how far away we can craft. Let's try from over here, shall we? And clean water? Yes, we can. Wow, okay, we can do it from really far away. Oh, that's fair enough then. I guess it's not too bad. Let's go ahead, and try that again. There we go. Right, well, again, yeah, that's not as bad as I thought. If I don't need to be right on top of the brazier in order to do it, then it's not going to be an issue. The main thing is that the brazier isn't going to let the fire get out of control. And again, right, we are now officially self-sufficient in terms of food. We can just get by on meat and water. It's not going to be the most nutritious meals, but we can raid for the rest of it. And we'll drop the gallon jug back down. It's got a little bit of water left in there. We'll just leave that there. Okay, thank you very much. Let's grab you and drag you out of all of that smoke. Oh, I'm very happy with how much Isdar has gotten done today. We'll leave that there. Now, I could make some fire-hardened arrows, or I could go and get some scrap and or some stones and just move it all across. Not move it across, sorry, make some arrows. Sorry, I was saying exactly what I was thinking I was going to do. But, I'm not sure what would be better. Well, clearly, well, more than likely anyway, would be better to have the actual arrowheads. So, let's have a look at that again. Field point. You need 10 wooden arrow shaft, 5 bones, 1 rock, scrap metal. Oh, we've actually got the bones nearby. Wow, we can craft from ages away. That has really improved since last time, because it used to be that you had to be within 2 tiles. So you would make a kitchen unit. Like, for example, if I just move around, you'd build your kitchen storage units all around there, and then you'd have your fire source here, or maybe even there. That way you could stand in the middle and craft, because you could reach all of the components. But now it seems that I could craft from all the way over here. Let's see, because the bones are in the middle. If I can craft from over here, then yes, I can. I can go ahead and make that. Wow, okay. Well, that's pretty impressive, I must confess. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some field point wooden arrows. We failed to make it, but don't waste any materials, that's fine. Skill in fabrication is increased to 2. Wow, okay. You feel that fabrication tasks of this level are becoming trivial. Fair enough, I don't mind. 1 bone nearby, that's fine. How many have we got? We've got 10. That's fantastic. Okay, let's go ahead and make some regular arrows then. So wooden arrow shafts. We've got 1 2x4. We'll use the 2x4 we're carrying, I guess. There we are. And continue with making some small game arrows we can make now. Wooden crossbow bolt, dart pebble, wooden arrow shaft, plastic shaft, steel rail, fire hardened wooden arrows, small game arrows. So this is damage 2, range 2. A simple arrow shaft that has a wide, blunt head, useful for hunting small woodland creatures without splattering them all over the ground. Ah, okay. That does kind of make sense in a way, because, I mean, the whole, just even a regular broadhead arrow will make is about 2 inches in diameter. So if you hit if you like shot a squirrel with a broadhead arrow, there wouldn't be much squirrel left for you to eat, honestly, depending on where you hit it. So that makes quite a lot of sense. We'd need 10 wooden arrow shafts, a rock, 2 scrap metal, or 10 nails. Right, we're out of bones, though, which is a shame. We'll make some small game arrows. We'll also use a rock to do it. You failed to make it. Try again. You can no longer craft it. What? Did I lose all of my wooden arrow shafts? Wow, crikey, I did. Fair enough. I wasn't expecting that. Well played, game. Well played. Let's try make some more of these then. We'll use 2x4 there. In fact, we'll do that again a few times. There we go. Right, now we'll try and make some small game arrows. Use the rock nearby. And again. Try it. Rock nearby. Okay, there we go. We've got now 20 small game arrows. Let's make some field point wooden arrows as well, just for the larger game. And then we will have 20 of each. So go ahead. Wooden fishing spear. An underwater fishing spear made from wood tipped with steel. It's very light, but doesn't have much range. Stands a good chance of remaining intact once fired. Okay. We're going to go for a field point wooden arrow. We'll use, again, a stone nearby. And with that, we'll drop off the remaining wooden arrow shafts, I think. Because we really don't need any more than that. I am really, really happy with what we've gotten done in this episode. But that is it, I feel. We are now properly equipped to go out there and possibly kill some animals. Let's turn off my internal furnace so I don't accidentally eat anything I want to keep. But yeah, I'm really pleased. I think in the next episode we are actually going to be spending most of that hunting. We might even venture a little bit closer to the town. Not sure on that one though, but before we do wrap things up, let's just have a quick glance through everything because we've increased our fabrication. Let's have a look at mode. What does mode do? Components required. Oh, that's telling us everything. I see. That's quite useful. So it doesn't really care about the skill. We can cut down on the amount of information there. E is to describe batch key bindings. No, we want to have a quick look at what other items we can make. Nothing too much in here that we really care about. Unless, let's have a quick look. Have we got anything new and ranged? Oh, okay, we have. We can now make a short bow. Got an M320 standalone launcher, sawn pipe shotgun, slingshot, spray can, flamethrower, a short bow, a blowgun, and a sling. Short bow requires 2 long strings, 200 thread, 200 sinews, or 200 plant fibers. We can easily make the 2 long strings. Right, shorter than a longbow and not as powerful, this bow is easier to draw and can be used effectively by average archers. Arrows fired from this weapon have a good chance of remaining intact for reuse. I really like that. So what's the self bow like? Nothing particular. But that has a range of 5 and a damage of 4. The short bow has a damage of 3 but a range of 6. Dispersion of 14, reload time of 60. That has slightly higher reload, slightly higher dispersion. That's not too bad. Let's quickly do that before we leave. Then we are set to head off immediately on the morrow. So we want long string. Can we make that string? Long string requires 6 small strings, or lots of other things. 6 small strings require thread. Actually, it'll take me a little while to set all of this up, so what I will do is I will set up all of the components ready for the next video, and when you return, we will probably... well, I may have slept through till morning, and we'll be heading out to do a bit of hunting. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you'll join me for the next. But until then, as always, do take care.